still running. It is true that everything connects, everything cause and effects, which is good and terrifying. They find a hole in a child's heart, and the first thing that we do is think about the creek in front of the house, its water churning, the abandoned chemical plant upstream, the one they never bothered to tear apart. Is it too easy to say, my heart is riddled with holes, like Beatty and Dunaway writhing in a dance of bullets? But if you trace the bullet back to the source, well, that's a hell of a journey. There's a story. To enter my territory, all you need to do is pay attention to the way my voice will rise or fall without reason, or how I get lost in words, or let them lose me, constantly leading us off the subject, off the scent. There was a time after I was pulled from the van and back up into consciousness, then rose from the bed to stand, then put down the cane, then walked, then ran, when every step was a gift. Just taking a deep breath in sunlight revelation. And I remember crying every day, as much for joy as anything, in spite of everything, which is hard to say, shameful even. How happy I was to be alive, even with nerves like shattered glass in the gears and all the nightmares, and my oldest son and wife in the ground. I remember that first time I tried to drive after the accident. I had to ride the brake with my left foot, accelerate with the right, and it was stop and go for sure. And I was loaded up with oxy and an absolute menace to everyone else on the road. And yes, I'm aware of the irony, but no one thought to take away my license, and I was taking all back roads. And it was May, and the sun was out, and southern Massachusetts was just starting to get the warm, wet heat of summer, that dewy perspiration beating on its chest. And I swore that with the windows open, I could almost breathe the ocean. I had one hand on the wheel and the other gripping a vanilla cream donut, and sugar was all over my hands and face, and on either side of me, the world blurred green and gold, and the Rolling Stone She's a Rainbow blasted from the stereo. Why is every gift loaded with the fear of its loss? And so the convict never really escapes, even after the bullets stop, and the car rolls off the road into the ditch, engines still running. And maybe that's the secret. That's the difference between joy and bliss. My secret is, I've always been, will always be afraid, each day emerging as an act of desperation. My secret is, I could not love you without first and always imagining you.